Okay guys, we're gonna make homemade waffles. I'm gonna use the unsweetened dairy-free yogurt that I used for the bagels. We're gonna sweeten it with agave, some cinnamon. I have some of my oat flour, basically the oats that I ground up. I have some remaining. Whatever I need additional, I'll use from my 1-to-1 baking flour. I also have some eggs. And I have some of my monk fruit sweetener plus cinnamon here from the baked apples. Basically, we're gonna use up everything that we have and make waffles. Okay, I used whatever was in that container. Usually I use 3 of the little yogurts. The little ones are 150 grams. So I think that kind of summed up exactly what we had remaining in that particular container. Here we can just mix everything all together because there's no, it doesn't need to be wet, dry ingredients separately. I'm gonna use my flour. It's probably about a cup in here. Per the 3 of those yogurts, I use 3 eggs. I'm gonna crack those in here. Okay, so we cracked 3 eggs in here. We're gonna add a little bit of agave, as we usually do. Okay, we're gonna add some cinnamon. I'm gonna add the remaining of the sugar from that recipe to save everything. Okay, let's mix this up, see how much of the other flour we're gonna need. So we're mixing this. We're gonna start with about half a cup of the other flour. Let's go a little bit like this and see if we need more. The batter's supposed to be creamy, somewhat thick in consistency so the waffles don't fall apart. Remember, we're using gluten-free flour, so a lot of the stuff is not exactly the same as with regular flour. Yeah, we can add the rest of this one. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, we'll add a little bit more. Okay.
I think that's good enough.
Good enough? Let's
yeah.
See. Yeah, we'll mix through all the clumps and then we'll show you how the batter looks. Okay, so this is about how the batter should look like. And if you don't have a waffle maker, you can definitely make the pancakes on the pan. We're also gonna come in with a little bit of this. This is natural. It's not the vanillin, the artificial vanillin that you have, the vanillin sugar. This is real vanilla bean powder. We're just gonna sprinkle this and blend that in. Okay, so this is about how much we're gonna use. Just a pinch. I like my flavors, so we use a little more than more sometimes. Okay. Okay, this is the waffle maker I have. It's pretty beat up at this point. Probably should invest in a new one. It's not Hamilton Beach anymore. It's Anyton Beach. But in any case, we're preheating it. I put some oil in here and we're gonna put the batter inside once the light is green. Oh, there you go. Signal for readiness. Let's lift it up. Ooh, it's hot in here. Okay. Okay, put the batter into the center. Not too much of it so it doesn't flow over. I've had some of that happen. It doesn't have to be a perfectly round waffle. So probably that's somewhat good enough. I'll close it in. And wait. Ooh, ready, it said ready. Okay, so this one we're gonna turn back around. I'm gonna very carefully very carefully try to open it and see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks great. Okay, we're gonna try to remove it. Okay, let's try to get it out with minimal damage. Ah, it's hot, 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 hot. There we go. Okay, so it worked. Okay guys, so there you have it. We have gluten-free, dairy-free, white sugar-free waffles with a little bit of maple syrup on top. Will be very, very delicious. Just to show you that it's all possible. You don't have to give up the foods that you love just because you're limiting certain ingredients. If you're limiting other ingredients, I'm sure there's a way to make that. It's just something that we were focusing on in the past. So it did take a few tries, a few experiments, a few fails along the way, but there we go. We made it like this, and it's good. Okay.